What's up? This morning while I was at work, I got the YouTube Creator Monthly email for November. And some interesting things were said in this email, which I thought might benefit from being brought to light. So, without further ado, I'm gonna faceplant into this. Okay, so the main premise of this email, master your mobile quality. So, the entire email is about boosting your mobile video quality, which I am recording this on my phone, so this applies directly to me. So what I'm going to do is take all of their tips that they have in this email, apply them to this video, and then I'm also going to do pretty much the direct opposite, alongside of me doing exactly what they're suggesting. We're gonna do a science. I guess this could be called science, sort of. I don't know. Okay, here we go. 4 tips to boost your mobile video quality. You don't need fancy video equipment to make high-quality videos. Creating content from your smartphone can happen anytime and anywhere. Check out these tips and tricks to get the most out of your mobile masterpieces. How's that for a commercial? Prep for success. Make sure your phone's lens is clean and switch to Do Not Disturb to avoid distractions. Okay, I guess your phone could get like pocket lint on the lens, but that's never really been an issue for me, so I can't relate to that point. But Do Not Disturb, I definitely have run into an issue with that, even though I still don't have it turned on for this video, and I'm not gonna stop recording to turn it on, but I don't think that really applies here, so just pretend that I did. All of the lights. Natural lighting is the key to quality. Be sure to steer clear of harsh shadows, especially near your face. I think I've pretty much nailed that, unless there's something that I can't see, which I guess would be my face. Loud and clear. Although an external one is ideal, your phone's mic will do the trick. Keep your phone close and avoid echoey sets for the best possible sound. Okay, so I moved to a different room, which I think is less echoey, if nothing else, is because there's a bunch more junk in here. And my phone is very close to me, so I think that pretty much covers that step. Action. Use the grid feature on your phone to keep your eyes in the top third of the video. Also, focus on your phone's camera lens rather than yourself to avoid looking off camera. So I'm not supposed to be using the back camera, which is better. You want me to use the worst front camera so I can see myself, because I'm an amateur. Here we are on the 7 megapixel front camera as opposed to the 12 megapixel back camera. Phone is close, lighting is pretty diffused, and looking at the camera, not myself, and my eyes are in the top third of the video, so this is it. This is the ideal YouTube video if you're making videos on a phone. Terrible vlog camera. Alright, so if we're gonna do this right, and go in the complete opposite direction than they're going in that email, we're gonna need to make some changes. Lighting plays a key role in the mood of a piece of art. No matter what kind of video you're making, you are making a piece of art. How good that piece of art is can be subjective or even objective, depending if it's really bad. Lighting is one of the key aspects of making art, because you use it to set the mood or even just bring out some contrast. For instance, me over here, I should be the focal point of this setup right now. And then you've also got this interesting line running across, which I kind of set up to go into the laptop as well. I believe it should end up pretty nice. I can't see what it's looking like, because I'm using the nice camera on the back of my phone, not the terrible vlog camera. Point number 2, if you have a mic, you should use it. The phone microphone, it works, but if you have any, like almost any corded microphone to your computer is going to be better. And there's a lot of background noise in this footage, which this mice. There's a lot of background noise in this footage, which this mic definitely picks up, but noise removal is not very hard. Like if you have Audacity, you can do a decent level of noise reduction. I personally use FL Studio because it's what I have, and it has a easier to use, probably better tool for that. But Audacity works almost just as well if you're just doing what I'm doing. And then the 4th point doesn't even apply here because, like I said, I'm using the nice back camera of my phone set up on a tripod. So the grid doesn't even apply here. You set it up beforehand, take a test, like 20-second video where you go get in the spot where you're going to be and use that as a reference point. If you need to move the camera a little bit, move it, try again, and then go when you're ready. All right, so that pretty much covers the entire mobile recording section of the email. So the only other section of the email left is Creator on the Rise, which, oh boy. I do not. Like, I get it. I get why they do it. I don't like this section of the email. I mean, what am I saying? I don't like the whole thing. I think the whole thing's pretty dumb. But I find this section of the email to be particularly petty. They generally feature creators on this section of the email that I think most people probably aren't going to find interesting enough to actually look into. It's just going to be some generic cooking channel or like a generic music channel or something. It's all pretty generic, and I mean, if by some terrible chance someone who was featured in Creator on the Rise ends up seeing this video eventually, which I highly doubt, but you never know. It's no offense to you. I think it's just the way that they portray them just makes everything seem generic, and it's terrible. Let me put it this way. There is such a variety of content on this platform that there is no excuse for the mediocrity of what appears in this section of the email. As harsh as that sounds, and this is just me trying to put into words what I'm thinking, which I'm not the best at. And then you also get things like what happened in this November's email, which is Bardcore. If any of your recommendations are at all like mine, I'm sure you've seen this in your recommendations at least once. I talked to a few different people, a couple of which watch completely different things on YouTube than I do, and all of them have had this pop up in their recommendations at least once. So this month, instead of just trying to pick something no one could possibly have an issue with, even though some people probably could, they just picked something that everyone had already seen before, I'm assuming. And if you haven't seen it before, I could be just like, I'm just pulling this out of thin air. Like, this is just what my immediate first thoughts on the subject. This is just how it seems from my point of view. And this is why, as much of a cesspool it would be, I wish YouTube had a random page.
And like, it looks just like the homepage, except clicking on this page just brings up any video on the website randomly.
And sure, you're gonna get some really weird stuff. Like, it should definitely be filtered to adults only. But like, that would feel not only YouTube. That would feel. I feel like that would feel like so many other aspects, like areas of the internet as well, just from people finding things that no one's ever seen before.
Anyway, I digress. With that, we are at the end of the November 2020 YouTube Creator Monthly Newsletter. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. It helps a lot. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me do this again next month, because I'm down. I kind of enjoyed doing this one. This one kind of lent itself to this, but I don't know. I could probably do something. I could probably do something with the next one, depending on what it is. I don't know. You never know. I'm down to try. That's what matters. That's all that really matters. Right? You trust me. I trust you. This is really weird.